Good morning, dear students. Am I audible and is my screen visible? Somebody please respond.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Chandru. Good morning. Welcome back to another very important module, Module 5, Object-Oriented Programming. Okay, before I go into this particular module, let me see how many of you have done assignments. The assignment given was to store data pairs. Sorry, the assignment which I have given it, you have to write a program to count the frequency of each word in a text file using dictionary. Okay. So how many of you have done? Oh, 9 of you have done. That's excellent. Okay. Others are doing excellent job. You're all busy. Only 9 people have got time to solve this. Wonderful. Okay. Deepak, let us see Deepak. Deepak, your screenshot is absolutely fine. Deepak, good. So enter the file name. Oh, you're taking the file name from the user. Good. Oh, you have used get method. That's amazing. Get method. Sir, good morning. I am in the class. I'll call you back, sir. Another half an hour. Half an hour. Yeah. Yeah. Get method. I have not yet thought this. Okay. Good. And then you can use get method. That's correct. So this is to get the value of a word with 0. Okay. Oh, we discussed, correct. We have discussed this in the functions. Okay. That's excellent. You have done a wonderful job. It's correct. See, the program went for only 7 lines. Good. Excellent. I approve. And I comment it as excellent. Good, Deepak. Harshita. Harshita, you also have the same, this one. Enter the file name. File name you have taken d.get word. Okay. Harshita, I believe the same version you have done it in mobile. Pavan, let us see Pavan. Pavan, good. Oh, you have taken each line. See, why you want to convert line by line? You could have directly used a read function, read the entire content of the text file, and you could have split. Correct, no? So, I mean to say, this loop, you could have saved it. Could have saved it. First of all, it is correct. 100% correct. Yeah, fantastic. 100% correct. It is correct. Okay. So, very good. It's correct. I approve it. Yeah. Next, who is this? Jayant. Let us see Jayant, what Jayant has done. Okay, Jayant, very good screenshot, Jayant. Okay. It is clearly visible. You're taking cards.txt. Good. Yeah, strip.lower. Why you want to convert it to lower? Let it be uppercase only. There is no problem, right? This line is not required. This lower line is not essential. This line. Let it be capital only. Capital words are different. Lower words are different. Okay, you translate. Okay, make transaction. Okay, punctuation. Leave it. All those things. These two lines you could have omitted. This is a split. Okay, by default is also space, but you have exclusively given. It's not bad. It is correct. Okay, word in words.
Sir, what is that translate actually?
He's translating a special characters. If any special characters are there, he's translating into normal. Okay. Anyhow, let us ask the author itself. Jayant, are you there? Jayant, idiranapa? Jayant, I think just to find out whether he is there in the list.
No, sir, he's absent.
I was asking this question translator. Okay. Hey, Jayant, iduvargu yav class miss ಆಗೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. He has not missed. Today I was just entering. There are 29 students. They have come all the classes. And you know, one speciality of today's class. Somebody, can you guess? What is the speciality of today's class? With respect to number?
50.
Yes. Rightly said. Today is my half century class. Okay, I'm doing half century. 50th class. I'm running 50th class. So far, almost 30 students. Almost 30 students. You have attended all of my classes. Oh, wonderful. Clap. I should clap you. Okay. I have the list. Every day I used to collect from your CR as well as you are typing in the chat box. I used to observe. Jayant was one of the student was regular. Only today is absent. 50th class is absent. Hey, somebody you ping him offline. Okay, his answer is correct. His program is correct. But I don't know why this translate and all. Anyhow, I'll keep his post alive till he comes back. Okay. I'll approve. Anyhow, his answer is correct. Shubha. Good, Shubha. Oh, Shubha's screenshot is good. But, oh, superb, Shubha. You have used comprehension. That's superb. That's superb. Hey, you are taking the string. Sorry, Shubha. I don't want string. I want to read from file. I want to read from file. The content should come to string as a file. No, then this is not. And you should not use a count and all. So this will display only one word. Okay. Frequency of each word. Frequency of each word. This is good. Count function you have used. Correct. But only thing is you have not used file. So your answer is correct. Hope you're running.
Sir, actually we see some blue color mark in the middle bottom of your screen.
Oh, I should reshare. Sorry, I'll reshare the screen. Is it going? No. Stop.
No, sir.
Something happened. Now it went, I think. No. Yeah. Now it went. I share the screen. Now it went. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Zoom is made out of China, man. China product. Obviously, there are one or two deficiencies.
Sir, Jayant is online. Jayant is online.
Jayant. Welcome back, Jayant. Jayant, are you there? Hey, Jayant, ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರೇನ್ರಿ? Hey, at least chat ಅಲ್ಲಿ yes or no ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಪ್ಪ. Jayant. He's there. Jayant. Okay, he's not responding. Jayant, we have a small clarification. You need to unmute yourself and you have to give clarification. Shubha, your answer is correct. I'm approving. Only thing is you have to read from the file. That's all. Jayant, once you are live, once your network, oh, he has gone, I think, again. 36. Okay. Jayant, again, he has done something. No, this is old. Oh, this is old. This is USA is also old. Deepak, this is also old. USA is old. Lavanya, this is USA. Yeah, this is storage. Old. Sahana also old. Chandrasekhar old. Hey, Lavanya's here. This is new one. Yes, Lavanya, your answer. It should be like this. See, program neatly visible and output neatly visible. So if everybody follows the same kind of, this one, it becomes very easy. So example txt, of course, read, it's correct. You are creating a dictionary. Okay, right. Line in text. Okay. Oh, you're directly using text. Good. So there is no need for read function at all. Good. Line dot strip dot split. Okay. These two statements, line number 4 and 5, you could have written in one statement, one line. Word in words, superb. Correct. Display dictionary. Correct. 100% marks. 100%. Answer is 100% correct. Only thing is, improvement is for line number 5 and 4, you can improvise. Okay, otherwise it is correct. Superb. Excellent. I approve your answer. Let us see Chandrasekhar's answer. Okay. Chandru, my mind and your mind is working so simple, similar. Okay. Really amazing. When did you do it? When did you upload it? I think you have uploaded late night. Okay. Your answer is also correct. Okay. See, here you go. See, he has done. For line in this one, for word in line dot split. See, this is where he has improved the code previous. And if it is not in dictionary, if it is not in dictionary, it is only 1. If it is present, it is +1. Okay. Good. Close. I think nobody is using with open. With open, you could have written it, and this line, even this line, you could have saved it. File.close. Anyhow, we are all C programmers. Basically, we are C programmers. So it is there in our blood and mind.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Once we open the program, we have to close it. Good. Anyhow, it's correct, 100%. I call it as 100% correct. But you have improvised the code. So that's excellent. Superb. So, other than this, Jayant, are you there? Oh, yes, he has solved problem. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Jayant, idiralva? Yeah, Jayant.
Yes, sir. Disconnect agoy, sir. Again, login.
It's very good. Your answer is superb, man. And one congratulations I want to give. You have attended all my 50 classes. Today is my 50th class. I was just panic whether you are missing today's class. Today is 50th class. You are there. Good. So there was a small clarification that I would like to ask. What is this line.translate function do? This function. What is this function is going to do? If you have done, if you remember, and you can answer, what is this make trans, this function? What does this function also do? So whenever you write the program in the public, you should at least tell. These two are doubts. Of course, if you answer today, it will be beneficial for everybody. Everybody will understand. Or else, you need time, Jayant. Jayant, are you there?
I'll tell, sir. In 2 minutes, sir. I'll tell. I'll let you know, sir.
Yeah, if you need time, we can give you PPT kind of thing. You can explain these two statements tomorrow if you are in detail, if you want to explain. So it is really good. But right now you have to just justify your answer. Okay, only 38 students today. Was there any problem with others? Okay. Jayant, are you there?
No, sir. Actually, in the first class, it was just 39.
Okay. Maybe some network
Yes,
issue
sir.
or something. Okay. No issue. No issue. So today we are starting. See, you cooperate another 10 classes, man. I'll finish. The fifth module is very small. Please kindly cooperate only for another 10 classes. I know you're all fed up. You want offline class. I also want offline class. But what to do? Stations are not demanding. Okay. Stations are demanding us to take online classes only. Okay. Another 10 classes you
I feel,
please bear
sir.
with.
Actually, I feel like only you're thinking like students.
Yeah. Maybe because very frank in front of everybody, I would like to say, I like my students very much. I love my students very much. I'm very close. My mind and my heart is very close to students. So maybe I'm sensing the pulse. Okay, this is damn sure. I'm telling openly with everybody in the class. Okay, and that too, this class has been recorded. I know that. So I'm telling. So it is. I am towards offline classes because I can teach better than what I can teach here with examples. I can see you all. I can see your eyes. I can see your actions. So physical presence, we can do better. Okay. Anyhow, Jayant, I'll give you time, Jayant. You just prepare and maybe tomorrow you can give the solution for this. Okay. Let us go back to Yash code. Yash, are you there? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good, Yash. Your answer is absolutely fantastic. Look at this line. 1 second, I open in another window. Yeah, new window, so that it opens very, large, island large. Okay. See, one beautiful thing I have observed in Chandrasekhar's also and Yash also. See, he's writing comments across all the lines. Really, man, that's absolutely, you are a star holder. I give double star right now. Before I start analyzing your code, I am giving stars, 2 stars. I'll allocate, I'll give 2 stars. Okay, I'm allocating 2 stars. Right? And yeah, he's first creating a dictionary and he's directly putting that open function in the for loop. That's superb. And not only that, he is reading and he is splitting. Everything is happening. This is the maturity of the programmer. Any programmer, if you look in, it is a maturity. It is a maturity of the, yeah. Yes, you're awesome. And really, this is maturity of the programming. I can see. Okay, if it is not present in this, superb. Yes, absolute. And instead of writing this if statement, if you could have written in a single line if statement, it would have been much better. Okay, so you're a star holder. Okay, your code is really good. Okay, I really appreciate. And you're a mature. You have proved again, once again, yes, you're a matured programmer. Okay, this is what I expect. Okay, right. I am approving. Anyhow, everybody have done. I think 8 students, all 8 students have done really wonderful. Others, please find time. Okay, I know you're all extremely busy. Extremely busy. Please find time to solve assignments. Okay. Coming on to today's class. Today, we are talking about modular programming. Okay, modular programming is, that is object-oriented programming. We are working on object-oriented programming. Yes, module 5. Okay, and let me take you to a PowerPoint presentation, and I start my presentation. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Slideshow. Yeah, start from the beginning. Yes. Okay. Today, as we are moving towards the end of our syllabus, but remember one thing, Python learning has no end. Even today, I'm learning a lot of things. Only the prescribed syllabus to your introduction to Python programming or programming with Python, we are just ending the syllabus, that's all. We are moving towards the last module of the syllabus. But Python has no end. Learning Python has no end. Remember very carefully. You should read it. You should learn beyond the syllabus. That's very, very important, dear students. Okay. The syllabus of this module 5 talks about, in the beginning, it has again 2 parts. The first part talks about object-oriented programming and understanding the problem domain, function, is instance, classes and objects, and he gives one example of a book class and writing methods inside the class and using special methods and all the concepts of object-oriented programming you can certainly experience here. Okay, it is introduced. The second part of this module, he talks about graphical user interface. So, creating graphical user interface, building basic GUI, and there is a concept in Python or any programming language. You take any programming models, it is there. That model, we call it as MVC architecture. MVC, Model View Controller Architecture. So this software architecture we are using to build graphical user interface. And we are creating our own customized interfaces, customized visualizations, and we are going to create our own widgets. And we write object-oriented programming style in graphical user interface programming. And finally, we understand how this graphics can be used to avoid a mess. I think last semester when you are studying Java, you already studied Java, right? Yes,
Yes,
sir. No?
sir.
Yeah. In Java, if you want to write, if you want to generate a button, if you want to generate a text box, you have to use either swings or you have to write it in what do you call applets. Applets you have to write. Applets are swings. It's very big program, but in Python it is very small, very crisp, small program. Okay, so we'll see all these concepts in the last module, module 5. Coming on to introduction to object-oriented programming using Python. We know in all programming languages, so for what we have written, we have designed programs. We have written programs around functions. So either in C, it's totally based on function. And so far, whatever we have written, programs, they are all object-oriented programming only. Every data type has its own built-in methods. Implicitly, without knowing, we are using object-oriented programming language. But now the time has come to understand the internals, how exactly the programs are running, how object-oriented program is running. So one way of writing program is function-oriented, that is a statement of blocks which manipulates the data. We call it as procedural programming language, a procedural oriented programming language. And another very popular way to organize your program, which is a combination of data and functionality, data and functions wrapped inside a programming component, we call it as an object. So we call it in object-oriented programming terminology encapsulation. Encapsulation because the data is also present and the function, related function also, it is present in the same programming component. We call it as objects. In order to create objects, we write class, we create classes. Class is again user-defined data type. Remember, it is user-defined. You can define your data. You can define your data. You can define your code. Okay, there is methods. So if you use objects in programs, so they are called object-oriented programming languages. And from the beginning, we were using a lot of programming objects. And these programming objects, for example, int is an object, string is an object, list is an object. So whenever you say type of the data type, if you just give type function, if you use, it generally gives it is a class. It's a class. It tells that it is a class. So that is what I am stressing. Okay, implicitly, without knowing, we are using object-oriented programming in our day-to-day programming. So different phases of object-oriented programming. If I talk about different phases of object-oriented programming, the first phase is understanding the problem domain. And of course, this you know very well. Before solving any problem, you have to understand the problem very well. And second phase is figure out what types means data, what data types you might want to. What types of data you are required. So based on that, you make an assumption. These are all the types of data that I want. Yes. Then figure out what features you want to have in your program. Features are nothing but functionalities. Suppose I want to work with conversion of or evaluation of infix expression. Infix expression you know very well. 2 plus 3 is infix expression. In last semester, you have done evaluation of postfix expression. But this time in your lab, you have evaluation of arithmetic expression. Arithmetic expression is nothing but it is an infix expression. Normally, if you want to solve that problem, first thing is you have to create a class. In that class, what data you want and what functionalities that it has. You have to have a stack and stack all the operations like push, pop, all the stack operations, you can certainly have it here. Stack operations. So that is operations on the data, we call it as functions or features. That you have to figure out in phase number 3. Phase number 3, you have to do it. Finally, you have to wrap this data, that is data type, and the functions features together and form a class. And class, after formation of the class, see that you should write comments for the class and see that the class is properly exposed. You make it as public class or private class, whatever it is, you make it. By default in Python, everything is public by default. Same as in Java, everything is public. Whereas in C++, everything is private. By default, everything is private. This you know very well, right? So, and last phase is test your code. You pass, you call the methods by creating objects. You pass the value and you get it. This is phase number 5. So that's the thing. Now, the same thing, it is explained here. You can see a class, classes and objects are 2 main aspects of object-oriented programming. And a class creates a new data type where the objects are instances. Instances means a replica. I have a few examples in the next slide I'll show. Okay. You can see the class is a general architecture, general framework, whereas object is a specific framework. Look at here in the class what you write. You write name, age, and greeting. Name, age, and greeting are 3 data elements. And you have 3 functions, input, output, and print. Because output and print are one and the same. Input and output, let us take only 2. Let's not consider print. So print is not there. Okay. Input and output, that's all. Now, when you create an instance means the replica of the first type, you write name is Bob, age is 15, and greetings is howdy. And of course it has functions, input, output functions. So these are all the variables. We call it as the instance or the class variables. These are all class methods. And the objects are instances of the class. Okay. Let me take one more example. Okay. Anyhow, these concepts you'll be knowing already. Okay. Objects can store data using ordinary variables belongs to the object. And variable that belongs to object or class is referred as fields. In Python object-oriented programming language, we call the variables inside the class or inside the objects as fields. You have to understand this, fields. And objects can have functionality as functions that belongs to a class. Such functions we call it as methods. The functions associated inside the class or object is called a method. And the fields are of 2 types. They can belong to instance or object. Okay, both are same. or belongs to itself. They are called instance variables. Instance variables are nothing but the variables that are there inside the object. Inside the object. The variables that are there inside the object. The variables that are there inside the class are called class variables, respectively. Class variables and instance variables. A class is created using a keyword called a class, and the field methods of the class are inserted inside the block. Okay. Before I end today's my class, let me show you one small example program so that you are okay. Anyhow, with regard to the assignment, I have a file called RNSIT.txt. Some contents are there in the file, and I want to just
Actually, I have a doubt, sir.
tell me.
Actually, in Yash program, we see that in the for loop itself, he's using opening the file itself in the for loop.
Yeah.
But every time it will try to open a file, no, sir.
No,
If
once
it
the
is in
loop
a
is done. No. Once the loop is done, what happens? All the variables inside the loop gets cleared off. Okay. You can use. After this loop, you don't have a file at all. You don't have a file. The file is open only for this loop. You cannot use this contents of the file anywhere outside the loop. You try it out. If you want, you can anyhow. This is open page. You go to.
Sir, actually, sir, the code is correct, but my doubt is, if you put anything like opening a file in a loop, it will try to open each time when it's iterating.
No.
That was
You are
my doubt,
opening
sir.
a file and the content of the file are looped. Content of the file are looped. You open a file, read the contents. Then you split the contents, and that split list is there, no? On that split list, it works. Because 1 minute less. Please, all of you, please type in your USN in the chat box. 1 minute left.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
It is not operating on the open. It is on the
It's
split.
only operating on split, read and split.
List. Yes, split list.
Okay, sir.
Read.split list. Yeah, very good question you raised, Chandru. I want interactiveness like this.